Aloha, my friend. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How you doing today? Are you staying positive? I know it can be challenging sometimes to constantly stay in a positive mental attitude. It just takes a little practice, though, and it's simple. Focus on the positives. Whatever's going on, look for the positives. Like today I was having a stressful day all morning. I ordered some furniture from this company called Living Spaces, and they're not fulfilling their promises, and they're doing a lot of lying in their customer service. 35 emails later, and still nothing is resolved. So I got to focus on the positives. The positive is this. Check it out. My MCT badge for 2022-2023. That's all next year, FYI. I just got it. Yes. Since 2013, I've been a Microsoft certified trainer. And this is what you want: Microsoft certified trainer training you. Now, check this out. You can share your badge, whatever badge you get. This is my Microsoft certified trainer badge. There's other trainings that you can go through, other certifications that you go through with Microsoft. And then you can start sharing your badges right on this website right here. And whenever you earn a badge, Microsoft sends you all the links and all the info. And then you can decide if you want to share your wins. And you can also put this on your resume, share with people. Watch, share this link with a potential employee, prospective employer. They get this link and then they can verify. Watch, let's just press that button right up here and let's verify my MCT. There we go. Yes, I'm verified. Look at that. Woo. Nice. It feels good. Those of you that have certifications, you know that it feels good. So check this out right here. This is called Extreme Labs. As a Microsoft certified trainer, we get access to tons of resources, whatever it takes to help us become better at helping you get the skills that you need so that you can take off like you want to. So here, right here in Extreme Labs, right now, me and, or I should say, 1,000 other Microsoft certified trainers and me are currently undergoing the PL300TA Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst certification. We're evaluating the course. We're going through the training. It's a 3-day course. However, we're spending 6 weeks going through it as Microsoft certified trainers with the Microsoft Learn team. And we're learning how to become a data analyst, and we're learning how to teach you how to become a Microsoft Power BI data analyst. So, a Microsoft certified trainer is what you want to be working with at all times. We're dedicated to helping you succeed. And check this out, too. There's the badge. This is the course right here that I'm going through, Power BI. And the shortcut that I want to teach you today, I was thinking about this shortcut from day one. There's this man called Dan Clark. Let's go ahead and just look up Dan Clark. Dan Clark. And when we go to Darn Clark, let's go to Amazon. Who's Dan Clark? Dan Clark is the guy that wrote the book on Power BI. Hey, where's he at? There we go, right here. This Darn Clark. Looks like there's a few Dan Clarks, but this is the Dan Clark that all of us that are in data want to know about. This man right here wrote the book on Power BI. This is the man. And he is doing some of the trainings that I'm going through right now. So, what is it about the training that I found is so important for you before you even get here to this point? When you're learning Excel, you got to know this, because those of you that are data analysts, what's the number one issue that you're always dealing with? Come on now. That's right. Cleaning up your data, dealing with data that is is not working properly because you're dealing with a lot of people that never really learned the basics of Excel. Maybe you never learned the basics of Excel. You just kind of been learning on the job, watching YouTube videos and the like, and you don't know certain basics. So that when others are using Power BI or Power Query, these tools that help you analyze data, if your data is not set up properly, the results are going to be terrible. Garbage in, garbage out. We've heard that forever. That's why tools like Power Query have been developed to help clean up those messes that you make because you haven't learned how to properly understand the basics of Excel. The basics of Excel applies to your whole career as a data analyst, no matter where you're getting your data from. Maybe you're saying, I'm never going to get my data from Excel. Think again. You're going to get it from Excel. So check it out. This is a very simple technique that I just want all of you to get into the habit of using. It's a shortcut. It's called Control T. And what this shortcut does is it converts your data into tables. And when you work in the table, there's a whole lot of benefits. This is not a class on tables. This is just a quick tip on Control T. So here you go. So once you've set up your data properly, you follow the 7 habits for effective lists. Yes, that's right. There is a specific series of steps that we must ensure are in place. I've broken it down into 7 habits of effective lists that we must apply when we are putting together our workbooks, our spreadsheets. Follow these 7 steps, which I'll teach you in another class. But right now, it's just about converting your data into a table. So we've set up our data. We got it just how we like it. We haven't done any formatting. It's just the only formatting we did is we just bolded the column header, which is one of the 7 habits of effective lists is to be able to differentiate your header row. 1, always have a header row, and 2, make sure that we can always tell it's the header row. So there we have it. That's just a habit that I have. Always have a header row. And now we're going to use that shortcut, Control T, and we're going to turn this data into a table. Now you got to make sure, number 1 lesson I always teach is what? Those of you that have been learning from me for a while, put it in the chat. That's right. The marquee. Always keep the marquee in the data. In this case, I keep my marquee right here on the data is fine. I always like to go to A1. I call that my home cell. So I always press Control Home, bam, and that just puts me right up there. And we get the angels. Okay, so now let's go right ahead. Let me look at the chat. All right, we're doing okay so far. Let's go right ahead. We've got our marquee in the data, and we're going to convert this data range into a table by pressing the keyboard shortcut, Control T. Boom, there you go. And you're saying, hey, where's the table? Well, check it out. Excel is asking us to confirm a couple of things. Excel selected the range of data for our table. So we go ahead and confirm that that is the range of data for our table. Yeah, there we see the marquee with the marching ants. That's called a marching ants marquee. Now, Excel is also asking us, hey, does the table have headers? Yeah, my table has headers because we follow the 7 habits of effective lists. And if it didn't have a header, what would happen? Put it in the chat. It would create a header, just in case you're wondering. And then you're going to have problems later. And your business analyst is going to call you and go, hey, you didn't setting up your data properly. You need to take Mr. Aloha's Excel Basics class. Now we're going to press OK. And there's your table. Look at that. Wow, that looks nice. It's all set up. Now, there's even filters that have been applied. See all these filters so you can sort and the like. Then you've got additional features. Like I'm going to press enter here and I can start entering another city. Let's say, what are the beaches? Oh, I got a lot of beaches. Let me just put Kekaha. See, boom. And it picks up it picks up another row right here, right? And it's keeping my data in a table. That's the beauty of a table. One of the things about being a table. And you're saying, Billy, I don't like that blue. I want the Kauai purple. Kauai is my home island. I love it. And the color of Kauai is purple. Now the island is not purple, right? It's green, really green, but the color, like the state fish, is the humu humu nuku nuku apu ah. Yeah, that's right. Repeat after me. Humu humu, nuku nuku, apu ah. That's the state fish of Hawaii. And for the island of Kauai, the color that we've chosen to represent the island is purple, the color of royalty. So let's go right ahead and check it out. Look at this, what we now have. We now have a table design contextual tool tab. Contextual tool tabs only appear based on the context that you're in. So the moment that I click outside of the table, notice what's going to happen to the contextual tool tab, table design. When I click outside the table, click, it's gone. No more. Now you might be saying to yourself, hey, Billy, what's that power tab? More on that later. That I customized my ribbon, created my own custom tab, and you can do that too. Now, when we click into the data, watch closely. When I click into the data right here, when I get into the context, which is the table, then we're going to see the contextual tool tab that allows us to work with the table. So let's click, and there's our table design. Click on it, Billy. All right. So we click on it, and here we see, I'm going to double click to keep it in place. If I click outside right now, it hides. If I click on any of the tools, any of the tabs, it opens up. I'm going to double click, click, and lock it in place. I also could press Alt F1. Alt F1, Alt F1. Oops, excuse me. Alt F1 is the shortcut to insert your default chart into the same worksheet. Alt F1. It was Control F1. Control F1. Did you catch that? I made a mistake. I pressed the wrong shortcut, and you just learned a bonus. Alt F1 puts your default chart in the same worksheet. But that's not the one we wanted. All right, we wanted Control F1. Hide the ribbon, Control F1, open up the ribbon. And now let's go right ahead and click on Table Design, and then we can see all of these beautiful options that we now have because we're in a table. Let's go with orange. Or hey, where's the purple? So we will have to create our own style. Look at that. Am I going to have to create my own style? This is what I love about live streaming. We just free flow as we learn. So let's say new table style. You know what? For the whole table, the first column stripe, let's go right here and let's make that a purple. All right. And then for the second column, no, we're not going to do columns. Let's just do some stripes here. Ooh, first column stripe, clear, 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 clear. Header row, that's what I wanted. Oh, let's see what happens when I say the whole table. Oh no, that's not what we want. So first row stripe, format, more colors. We're gonna give it a light little purple right here. Okay, okay. And then the first column stripe, let's do something like that. If we do use banded columns. And then let's see, header row, format, purple, okay. And whole table, no. Header row, format, font. Let's make that font white. Okay, and let's bold it and press OK. And then we press OK. And then let's apply our custom style. Hey, look at that. Yeah. Angels. And then we can customize our custom style. And now look at this. Hey, maybe you don't want those banded rows. Let's take them out. Maybe you do. Maybe you want a total row. So we're going to go right ahead, right over here, and click on total row. And there's our total row right here. Anywhere you click on here, we're going to be able to get totals because it's a total row. Anywhere right around here. And these are all letters. They're not really number values. It's all text in here. So I don't really need a total row. If I wanted a total row, maybe I want to count. But now we've got all the filters applied. I can even insert a slicer for example, the kind of beaches that I want, or beach name or criteria if I want it. Okay, let's say I want a location and let's just go beach name and press OK. Boom. And then these are all the different beach names. And I can just say, hey, which one is Anini Beach? And there's Anini Beach, just like that. And that's a slicer that you got because you're in a table. Isn't that cool? Now let's look for a beach that has lifeguards and has swimming. Yep. Hey, look. And how about we wanted to have windsurfing? Ta-da. Press OK. Boom. Hey, look at that. We're narrowing it down to there's 4 beaches that have lifeguard. We can swim in. We can also windsurf in. Check it out right here. Windsurfing is taking place in all 4 of these beaches. There's one more, Mahalapu. I forgot to put it on there. That was a data entry error. I should have put that you can do windsurfing at Mahalapu. Let's see. Let's go ahead and clear all the filters. Did I put Mahalapu in here? I did right here. And there is windsurfing there. Oh, okay. It was another criteria that didn't meet. Imagine that. Hey, there you go. So now learn how to use Control T and you can create your own custom table designs and you're going to have your data in tables. The key here is that your data is now in a table. And when your data is in a table, that's what Power Query and Power BI like to work with, tables, because then you're going to make relationships between your tables. Just go right ahead and open up Power BI and try to import a spreadsheet that's not in a table. It's going to ask you, hey, make this a table, something like that. So there you have it, my friends. Control T. Put that in your brain and leave it there for all time. Control T. Remember, I've got the 7 steps to Excel success coming up pretty soon. The October class is, and the new schedule is going to come up here pretty soon. You're going to learn all of this plus more. You're going to end up becoming a great data analyst when it's your turn to achieve that goal. So come on now, my friends. Remember, like I always say, don't get mad, get skills. And most of all, I love you. Aloha.